One.
Hello, this is Marilyn Smith highlighting today Mr. John Kuhl, and he really is cool. He's a new member of Rotary, and he's sharing with us some of his thoughts about Rotary and his activities that he does. And we'll start out by saying, what brings you to Rotary, John?
Well, I'm a new member. I've been a member now for about 2 months and 2 weeks. Wow. So I'm very recently added to the Rotary family.
And so, who is your sponsor?
My sponsor was Eric Thompson. He's an attorney that I work with at Kent Corporation, and he brought me into the club.
And that must mean you're an attorney.
I am.
How did you take the road to being an attorney?
Well, I went to undergraduate at Marquette with the intent of going on to law school, and after I graduated in 1991, I went on to the University of Iowa and got my law degree and master's at the same time.
So do you have a special interest? What kind of law do you like to practice?
I currently practice a general corporate practice in-house at Kent Corporation, but my master's degree is in industrial relations. So I spend a fair amount of time dealing with employment and labor issues, and I certainly did when I was in private practice before I joined the company.
Now I'm curious, what led you to this career versus being a mailman or something else?
Well, I enjoyed going to school, and you certainly have to go to a lot of school in order to be an attorney. But I also just was intrigued by the intellectual part of being an attorney and the ability to frame things and understand how systems work from the rules perspective.
As a kid, you didn't say to yourself, I will be a Rotarian and I will be an attorney. It just sort of evolved.
I think it does, and it did, absolutely.
Did you have kid-type activities that you did that kind of led it this way?
No, I can't say that I did, no.
Well, then, we just know that it was ingrained in your thinking.
I suppose.
No one guided you, no school counselor, nobody?
No.
Just yourself.
That's right.
Well, now you aren't going to practice law every minute of every hour, every day. What do you do as a fun thing?
Sure. Well, I like to run. I do that as a hobby and enjoy doing that have enjoyed it for many years. I'm a very poor golfer, but I enjoy playing golf. And I brew beer at home, and I enjoy doing that. But I think most of all, I enjoy spending time with my family. I like tinkering around the yard, and I really enjoy helping out with my 2 children, 2 daughters.
That's what I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
And so you follow, are they big, little? What do they do for keeping you busy?
Well, they're bigger now than they were when we moved to town about 4 years ago. I have an 11-year-old named Gwen and a 4-year-old named Rosie, and it seems like everybody in town knows Rosie.
Oh, they do?
Well, you'll have to meet her.
What does Rosie do?
She likes to introduce herself to people, so you'll know her when you see her.
Well, when you joined Rotary, what did you expect, and what do you hope for Rotary's future?
Well, I was in a service club in Davenport for about 14 years, and it wasn't Rotary, but I really could appreciate most of what Rotary was doing when I came to some of my introductory sessions based on my prior experiences. I have a pretty good idea of the service club concept, and I'm really I really believe that the Rotary here in Muscatine will help me to be more involved in the community, which is something that I really want to do. My wife and I've been married to Kathy now for 20 years, really believe strongly in giving back to the community and being involved. And I think Rotary is going to be an opportunity for me and give me opportunities to increase my involvement.
What do you think is a focus that Rotary should be taking as the future unfolds in Kansas?
As a 2-month and 2-week member of Rotary, I'm not sure I'm qualified to answer that question.
That's a good lawyer answer. That's a very good lawyer answer, because it says to us the world is before you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we welcome you to Rotary.
Well, thank you.
And we hope that you indeed will continue to enjoy your contacts with Rotary.
Absolutely.
And so, welcome to the club.
Well, thank you very much.
Marilyn Smith for Highlight with John Kuhl.